What?
Review, innit? The review.
Nah, bro, you the guest today.
I'm the guest today.
I'm just here for the party.
You got special guests, man.
Yeah.
Not no regular degular like me.
Never regular degular. You ain't regular, my bro.
Yeah, but this guest is extra special.
She 101 for real.
Making waves, man. But we'll get to that.
Obviously.
You know how we do it. It's Friday.
Yeah.
We got to get to the music, man.
Let's get to Jambo.
Some exciting things have dropped. We'll get to that later. But
yeah, true that.
Hey,
true.
Yeah, we ain't gonna play that, obviously.
Of course not.
But yeah, we'll get to the music. Let's see what we got
First,
lined up.
we got Alex Romance, Ride or Die. Oh,
yeah, let's get to
yes,
that.
go Ride or Die, Alex Romance.
Let's get it.
Cause I'm your best friend, you can't tell me anything, even when you're not alright. Cause I'm your best friend, you can't tell me anything, I'll be your ride or die. This is the last chance, she wanna die. Open her wrist, swipe fast track, straight to the heart. And if you ask, she'll tell you she's fine. Yeah, that's her favorite line. Done this too many times. She always goes down, down, down. 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 She always gets close but she never commits. She's dreaming about anything other than this. She's always so cold, she's just trying to exist. I see it now, I see it now. Cause I'm your best friend, you can't tell me anything, even when you're not alright. Cause I'm your best friend, you can't tell me anything, I'll be your ride or die, ride or die, ride or die. Cause I'm your best friend, you can't tell me anything, I'll be your ride or die. When was the last time you read the signs and looked her in the eye? Thighs covered something to hide. And if you ask, she'll tell you she's fine, but she ain't really fine. A smile hides all of the lies. She always goes down, down, down. 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 She always gets close but she never commits. She's dreaming about anything other than this. She's always so cold, she's just trying to exist. I see it now, I see it now. Cause I'm your best friend, you can't tell me anything, even when you're not alright. Cause I'm your best friend, you can't tell me anything, I'll be your ride or die, ride or die, ride or die. Cause I'm your best friend, you can't tell me anything, I'll be your ride or die, ride or die.
That's the boy Alex.
That's right. That's my guy.
Ride or die,
My
ride
guy.
or die.
Getting the night started.
Yeah.
Started right. Yeah, man, we can keep the vibe going.
Yeah, man.
You got
I can't do that on radio.
Let's go. Yeah, this is PG, fam. No ra. Go pew pew pew. We keep it pew pew pew.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my choosing thoughts jumped out on that one. My bad.
Yeah, this is IT gunshot. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
You get it, fam.
Let's go.
When you hear that gunshot, but it come alive. Just know we could be alright. See, I see with a bum ringing in the vibe. Just know we could be alright. And see them go slow. Slow and with a different guy. When you hear that gunshot, but it come alive. Just know we could be alright. When you hear that gunshot, but it come alive. Just know we could be alright. One time for for the people, one time for pedestrians, one time for the Gentiles, where they walk through the end times. One time for the nurses, where they care for the people. One time for the human, 2 times for the human. Yeah. Baba God, where they bless me. He said, babe, make you try it, make you happy. So I step on the Satan, double left for Jaja, Jehovah. This life no be easy, but Baba God no be human, no be human. Baba say make a try it, make a function, make a bad music gun, pass it come alive. Just know we could be alright. See I see with a bum bum ringing in the vibe. Just know we could be alright. And see don't go slow and with a different guy. When you hear that gunshot, I can see come alive. Just know we could be alright. See when you hear that gunshot, I can see come alive. Just know we could be alright. Together, 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 together. Hold somebody, tell them you love them. Put your hands together, together, together. When you hear that, hold somebody, tell them you love them. Put your hands together, together, together. When you hear that gunshot, I see come alive. Just know we could be alright. See, I see with a bum bum ringing in the vibes. Just know we could be alright. And see don't go slow and with a different guy. When you hear that gunshot, I see come alive. Just know we could be alright. See when you hear that gunshot, I see come alive. Just know we could be alright. When you hear that gunshot, I see come alright. Just know we could be alright.
Just know I'ma be alright. This man forgetting that we on a radio show. Man,
they can't see me.
Man forgetting himself. Bro, this is video, bro. What do you mean? YouTube, they go see us.
By the time it gets to YouTube, it's
done. It's over.
R-rated, fam. This
bro,
is PG.
It's over, bro. Like people watching this already. But yeah, let's keep the vibes vibing.
Yeah,
Next we got Second with Deep End.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Let's just run the thing. Run the chart.
These feelings been unlocked. How did I get here again? It's flowing non-stop. And the way he consumes me, I risk it again. Falling deeper, give it up for this side, feel it deep down. Give it up for this side, no matter how far, no matter how far. Yeah. Try to run, it's like if you lay for me gangsta. I've been in from gangsta, so you make me wanna forget. No matter how far, no matter how far. Yeah. Try to run, it's like if you lay for me gangsta. I've been in from gangsta, so you make me wanna forget. Later I feel something's I do. Can only you complete me, no business. When you been there for years, cause your love is the treatment. Make me the face, my face. There's no need for no pretest. I'm diving in this ocean. Don't need to take it slow right now. Show me a devotion. Doesn't need to take it slow. Would you run it right back? Make every bit of my chest. Give me no reason to regret. So run it right back now. Give me no reason to regret. No matter how far, try to run, it's like every day for me gangsta. I've been there from gangsta, so you make me wanna forget. Matter how far, yeah. No matter how far, yeah. Try to run, it's like every day for me gangsta. I've been there from gangsta, so you make me wanna forget. Later I feel something's I do. Can only you complete me, no business. When you been there for years, cause your love is the deep. Make me the face, my face. There's no need for no pretest. Later I feel something's I do. Can only you complete me, no business. When you been there for years, cause your love is the deep. Make me the face, my face. There's no need for no pretest.
Mad thing.
Yes. Mad thing, sad thing.
Wow, that's brazy. Yeah.
We gotta get ready there.
Yeah, but obviously we can't just let the people know like that.
Not yet.
Let's do a one time for the one time, yeah?
Of course.
One time for the one time. My boy Just Harry, you got a show tonight.
Yeah, pull up.
It's gonna be at Nice and Sleazy at 9 p.m.
Yeah, we're gonna be there, man. So yeah,
we're gonna be there.
Yeah, come say hi.
Yeah, man, come say hi.
For sure.
If you see me in the corner, I'm just antisocial, innit?
Mind your business. Mind your business.
One time for the one time. Just Harry, one time. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Boy just dropped his EP, bro.
Miss me off that list, wanna say they miss me. Just rolled a spliff and had 2 shots, I'm already tipsy. The plug pulled up in a dinger, said my man that's risky. Studio B250, but I double that's 10 times 50. Young man, how'd you get in with a contraband? Young man, just a young lad from the north of the land. Up north where you see no sun, smoke filling up my lungs. Still the same way as I was from young, delinquent, fucked up and dumb. One time, she wanna get in my Calvin Kleins. And her man pissed, hence why Jack's my name online. JH on the beat, it's a different grade and a different line. I said one time she made that. One time with me, she wanna get in my Levi jeans. She wanna chill, come meet my team. I dig it out and I break out. Swerving about in a 1.2, no trade that in for a 4x4. I'm swerving about with a big high beams.
On my neck, you know I might see privacy dripping in a mess. Better wife me. Light me up, and throw away the key. And it's funny how you always come running back to me.
Talk to me nice. We should run that wave again. Something feel nice. Sound like you open it. What we could've been. Pull up to the side, pull up in your ride, pull up in a Benz. Gone off my ways again. Tell them talk big. Talking to me nice, talk about your life, what it really is. Gone off my ways again. Gone off my ways again. Gone off my ways again. Really something like you just wanna get touched again. Gone off my ways again.
Light me up, but throw away the key. Ain't it funny how you always come running back to me? Best believe I'm the woman in your dreams. Got me in the mood like how don't know what to do right now. Ooh, things I would do to you. Tempted to touch on you too. What's it gonna be? No, you wanna see
what we could've been. Pull up to the side, pull up in your ride, pull up in a Benz. Gone off my ways again. Tell them talk big. Talking to me nice, talk about your life, what it really is. Gone off my ways again. Gone off my ways again. Gone off my ways again. Really something like you just wanna get touched again. Gone off my ways again.
Diamonds on my neck, you know I might see privacy dripping in a mess. Better wife me.
Can you see how that's confusing?
No, I don't.
This guy calls his women friend brethren,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
this guy was talking about Binta, and I was like, yeah, and I thought it was a guy the whole time.
Nah,
innit?
Binta's a girl, bro. That's her with
she was-
Hermes.
yeah, hard
Pricey.
though.
Tough,
Sick
innit?
vibes.
Tough
Sick
job.
vibe.
Obviously, we got one more for you before the guest comes on.
Of course.
You understand me?
Set the tune, set the tone.
I don't know why I'm making that sound. I'm sorry, folks. Yo, imperfect me, India Blue.
It's Friday.
Please don't ever judge me for telling you that I've had a change of heart. Trying a little harder each day, trying to work on myself in the right way. Tell you I wanted to look at myself. Told you I wanted to be in my head. Well, maybe I've been so alone, 'cause my imperfections didn't satisfy you like I'd hoped. Do what you wanted me to be, so perfect in stone. You make it hard when you make me perfect. No asking for myself is wrong. I'm just human, alive in imperfection, like any human. Please don't ever harm me, harm me, harm me, harm me, for telling you that I've had a change of mind. I've had a change of mind. Trying a little harder and more, but I'm stuck in my old ways, feeling I can't be who you adore. Well, maybe I've been so alone, 'cause my imperfections got me asking where did your heart go? Well, maybe the truth hear me told, that my imperfections wouldn't satisfy you like I'd hoped. Do what you wanted me to be, so perfect in stone. You make it hard when you make me perfect. No asking for myself is wrong. I'm just human, alive with imperfection, like every human.
So the popo.
Call
That's
him.
you. That's you.
Yeah. Obviously, from the track we just played, you kind of guess who our guest is, innit?
Of course.
One of the greatest singers
One
I've
of the
heard
smoothest.
in Scotland.
Like butter.
She got a little band called Azamaya. So they're up for an award for some jazz thing as well. Yeah, man. Man's in the know, you know. Man's in the know still. Yeah. Welcome, India Blue, to the thing. I don't know why I'm speaking like the most road man right now.
You need to show respect.
So I'm a road man?
Huh?
I'm a road man now?
Yeah, that's the highest form of respect.
That
you know
is
when you can get a
crazy.
road man's respect, it's real.
I'm not a road man, folks.
That's what I'm saying,
I'd
though.
stay at my
That's
house
what
or
I'm
I'm in studio. I play basketball.
This guy's a nerd, man.
I am a nerd. 100% nerd. I left school.
In a good way.
I left school with 15 GCSEs and 1 A levels. I am a nerd.
Wow.
Check this
Actually a
guy.
nerd. So yeah.
Check this guy, man. Check this guy.
So thank you. Respect my thing.
But India,
Hello.
welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Now, how long we've been trying to get her? You know how long we've been
wow.
trying to get her?
For a
They're
while.
rescheduling and thing.
Yeah.
But we're here now, innit?
That's what happens when you're like a pop star.
When you're in high demand.
When
You're
you're
not a
like,
pop star.
yeah,
Jazz.
you know, yeah, jazz is new pop.
Nah,
Pretty
R&B's the new pop. Yeah, don't play with jazz, bro. Don't play with jazz. Hey, look, I will
don't
let
know,
you slide
actually.
with none of, but hey, don't play with jazz, bro.
No,
I'm
no,
a
it's
jazz
not in a
kid,
bad
bro.
way. I'm just saying, like, it's.
Hey,
it's
man, jazz ain't pop, bro. Jazz
what's
is
pop
jazz.
music? Pop music's popular music.
Yeah, that's the R&B.
I don't even think
Jazz is
R&B
still
that
underground, bro.
popular
Nah,
anymore.
jazz is still underground, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
it's on the cusp. It's not there. It's nah. Don't play with jazz, bro.
There's this new genre in hip hop called new jazz. Where
That's not-
I don't really. It's just basically trap music. I don't understand like jazz kind of samples, whatever. But
Oh, so they're trying to J Dilla, John.
so
J Dilla kind of.
kind of, but with like trap music and like feature mixed with J Dilla, I guess.
Okay.
But that's what's making me say I feel like jazz is kind of coming up to be at the forefront. What do you think?
Yeah, I probably would agree.
It's not pop
But
music.
I do feel like R&B is
R&B is the
forefront
new
more-
pop more than jazz, yeah,
at
man.
this time.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like you've got artists like Ray, like Georgia Smith, like I know Ezra Collective are still kind of underground, but like
After winning the
They-
Mercury Prize, and
I
they
know.
just
Well,
they just sold
they're
out.
not underground, but they're not pop stars.
Yeah.
Nah,
still
but they
come.
just sold out. Was it the O2?
Barrowlands.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking in London. Oh yeah, they did
Oh,
sell
in
out
London.
Barrowlands as well. Yeah,
Yeah, well.
yeah. Ezra's doing great things.
No, they are.
My boy
They are.
Femi, the drums,
Oh,
killer.
yeah, they're
That's the
amazing.
drum of Ezra, tough guy.
That's John of Ezra, by the way. That's my friend. By the way.
Look, hey man, listen to me. The jazz. I keep saying this. The jazz band I played in. Everyone who's doing things in the jazz scene that's making everyone want to do jazz. They all came from the same. We all came from the same dumping ground, bro. So
I was saying last like that episode, I think it was when we had Guy on. Like jazz is one of the genres I've not really dived
missing out,
into,
gang.
even though it's like
you missing out, gang.
it's kind of the birth of a lot of different genres in a sense.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, definitely.
Listen,
I feel like
Jambo.
the meaning of it is quite convoluted. Like I don't really know if I feel like it incorporates so many different soundscapes and so many different genres. And I remember in the job that I was working in London, there was this barrister there who was a jazz musician, and one of the clerks, I worked in a court, and one of the clerks was like, oh, so like what do you think about this like new age of jazz? And he was like, nah, that's not jazz. Like and I feel like there's it, when you have like the greats the pioneers who actually like created jazz.
Yeah, like paved the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's the jazz that's being made today is so different from the jazz that was played in the jazz clubs back then. So yeah.
Is that, how do you view that? Is that cool to see evolution, or do you think it should kind of
Nah.
go back a little bit now?
Nah, I definitely feel like I felt like I really disagreed with I didn't say anything to him, but
Yeah.
when he was saying that, I just felt like I don't like this idea that a genre should just be stagnant and like
Yeah.
people are just copying what other people have made. I feel like you can be inspired by something that someone's making and put your own flavor to
Yeah.
it, put your own experiences in it. And I feel like watching the natural evolution of any genre is, personally, I believe it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real, because that is what it is. It's evolution. If you don't evolve, you die. So
Exactly.
if you want jazz to be stuck in the 50s,
Yeah.
then it's just gonna die, because people are just gonna be like, well, we've heard that variation
Yeah.
over and over and over, and you're not gonna do it. Well, the underground artist isn't gonna do it as good as the legends. But they can make their own
Exactly.
journey to being, musical legends. So.
Yeah.
With that, like, would you class yourself as jazz?
Yeah, this is the interesting question. I don't know if I would. it's kind of a dilemma I'm having at the moment. I'm not really. Yeah, it's not like an identity crisis, but I guess like
existential crisis right now.
I guess the more music you put out as an artist, I feel like naturally people are gonna wanna
pigeonhole you.
Yeah, but I get that. Like, if I'm asking a friend about like a movie or something, I'll be like, what kind of film is it? So like maybe from an outside perspective, someone will want to get a better understanding of what kind of music you're making, but I do feel like maybe it can limit artists sometimes, because I don't feel like, it's weird, I don't really feel like I've come from a like jazz background in terms of like, I didn't study music, I didn't study jazz. I guess I kind of was introduced to it through friends when I like first started making music, so it kind of makes sense in that way. And I love the like how broad of a genre it is and how much you can experiment and like bend it in new directions. I love that aspect of it. But I've always loved R&B. I've like listened to R&B way longer than I've listened to jazz and like soul music. So I feel like those also, I'm like heavily influenced by those as well, and also sounds of the natural world. I love being in nature. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of maybe more eclectic than just like jazz, but I guess that brings us back to the beginning of our conversation, like what is jazz, It probably does incorporate all of like R&B and soul come from jazz. So like, I guess, maybe I am a jazz musician.
Yeah.
I love how we did a whole full circle. Like, you know what? Yeah, nah, you're right. I'm a jazz musician. No, I really am jazz. Damn it.
Oh, but that's
I love all these genres and they help me, but you know what? I'm jazz, bro. I'm jazz.
No, but that's real though, because like I feel what you're saying in the analogy that you gave. Like, if you're gonna go watch a movie, you're gonna ask what type of movie it is, and someone tell, oh, it's a horror movie, it's a comedy movie.
Yeah.
So it lets you understand what you're getting into. But I feel like that should always be for the consumer of your sound or your music to decide what they want to, like, artists shouldn't say, I am a jazz artist, I am a hip hop artist. You should more say, this is a jazz inspired track, or this is a jazz track, this is a hip hop track, but I am an artist.
I'm just an artist.
I can make rock tomorrow if I choose to.
Definitely, I agree. Yeah, and I feel like that. I think maybe sometimes I've battled with like, I've worried about if I put like, like music where I'm just singing and I'm just playing my guitar and maybe it's like slightly folky, like is that going to confuse my audience? But I feel like there's no rules. Like if you're an artist and you're inspired by something that you experience or something that you hear, then that's just natural. As humans, we can be inspired by anything at any moment in time. So
big up to Specs. There's no rules. Specs Gonzalez, you know Specs. There's no rules.
There is rules in everything. Just learn them and break them.
Exactly.
There is rules. That's the messed up thing with music. There's rules, bro. If there wasn't rules, then different genres wouldn't be called different genres.
Maybe they're made to be broken.
No, of course, that's what it is. Learn them and just break them. Then you can do what you want to do.
Yeah,
I guess.
for sure.
That's the best way to, for me anyway, to evolve yourself as an artist, because I was even saying this with Catherine last week, like a lot of people, they would jump into things and be like, oh, I'm doing this, but they don't understand the thing they're doing. So because you don't understand the thing you're doing, you're just flailing around. While if you learn the thing you're doing, it's like, oh, so this is what makes up this thing. What do I like from this thing? I like this from this thing. Oh, this is what makes up this thing. What do I like from this thing? Okay, where can I create the connect to put them together to create this sound? Well, instead of just, because then that's like you're purposefully creating something. Like you're like, okay, cool, I like this, I like this, I like these are my different inspirations. Oh, what do I like about this? Oh, what do I like about this? What do I like about this? What do I like about this?
It's kind of like trying to build
Let
a
me
house.
put them together. Yeah, because then
foundations you need to build.
Yeah.
but at least you know,
Then-
because then you can make a song in a certain way and people are like, oh shit, all right, that's jazz. Oh, this is R&B. Oh, this is Account Bassey inspired jazz because of the big band. Oh, this is more Miles Davis kind of jazz because of the instrumentation and just how it's moving in the flow. Oh, this is more Fela Kuti type of Afrobeat inspired. You get what I'm saying? So at least it's like I know the rules of what I'm doing and where I'm taking the inspiration. But this is my sound that I'm trying to create rather than, because I find a lot of people just fail about a lot, and it's like, yes, you want to create something, but for me anyway, the best way to create is to understand the foundations of what you're trying to create. And for me, those are the rules of what creates that thing. And then once you have that foundation, it's like, okay, cool, I can now destroy this to my heart's content because I now know how to remake this at any given moment.
Yeah.
And then I can take a bit from this, a bit from this, a bit from this, a bit from this. And then that helps you forge your own sound more, where people are like, oh, this is kind of like this, but I can hear the different thing. But then also, once you start doing that, then there's so much more freedom to just create anything, because it's like I understand the rules of any single thing I want to choose to do. So it's like I can play around with it. Oh, I can do whatever I want to do and just create something different.
Yeah, I remember my old trumpet teacher saying to me when I was like first learning how to play the trumpet. I'm not really playing anymore, but a few years ago I decided to pick it up, and he was kind of saying like, I know all of like the theory can be boring, like, but just get these scales in your fingers. Like you need to create the diving board so that you can then like dive off that diving board. And I've always remembered that analogy, and I feel like, yeah, I guess you just encapsulated it. I agree.
Because like
True.
that's the like that's the thing I find hilarious. Like, because when I went to study music, that's the thing I found funny. Like everyone who came on most of the people that came on the course, like the boring stuff like theory, no one wanted to do it. I'm like, bro, why not? Like I don't think you understand like how much you can gain from doing theory. People didn't want to do music business. I personally don't like music business because I'm like, oh, this is so boring. But I understand its purpose in what I'm trying to do. So I'm like, let me learn it. Like anything involved to do with music, I know how to play drums. I know how to read drum music. I don't play drums. Someone asks me to play drums, I can play drums. Someone wants me to write drum music, I can write drum music. I know how to write music for different brass instruments. I know how to write music for violins. Like I can just write out the sheet music. I very rarely ever use that. But if someone came to me and be like, yo, this is the drum music. All right, cool. Yo, snares, this is what you're playing. I can literally break it down. It's not something I use every day. I just know how to do it because I'm like, well, if I understand what I'm doing, like it's easier for me to just explain it to anyone.
Definitely. Yeah, exactly. It's like learning the language in a way.
Yeah,
The
it's just
language
kind of
of
valuable,
music.
even if you're not using it.
Yeah.
But how did you start making music? What was your journey
So
to enlightenment?
from the very beginning, I remember I don't know like the very first memory, but I remember being in my bedroom in my mum and dad's flat, and just being on my own, and like I can't remember what CDs I was playing, but playing some CDs, and just singing along, and like just loving the vibration, and like just feeling like, like I can sing, like
I can actually
I can sing, like
I can really do this.
It sounds kind of arrogant, but that, like I don't know, it just felt right. And like I remember shortly after that going to my school, and they were doing like it wasn't like a talent show, but it was like share your skill or whatever. And I
like
asked
a show and tell kind of.
Yeah, show and tell. Yeah, that was it. And I remember asking one of my friends, "Do you want to sing a song with me?" And she was like, "Yeah." And Outkast's "Hey Ya" was like one of my favorite songs at that time. I don't know why I picked
Tune though.
It is a tune, but I think I remember like it was a toss up between that and like I don't know, maybe like an Alicia Keys song or something. And I don't know, like I remember. yeah, I never knew that like that decision was going to be such a such a pivotal point. And I got up with her.
Right there.
I know, and I got up onto the stage and sang this song with my friend, and it went terribly. It was so bad. Everyone was laughing.
Oh no.
And after that, I was just like, maybe I can't sing. Like, I don't, I was wrong. I actually can't sing.
Delusional. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe the bathroom just sounded too good.
No, it does.
It does, creating some illusions. But so yeah, I didn't really sing after that for a really long time. I think I was singing in like school choirs and stuff.
Everybody sings in the school choir. Though.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone sings in the school choir, like just drowning out your voice. I mean, I actually love like the resonance of being with.
Yeah, it sounds better when it's like, even if you have like 100 people that can't sing.
Oh my god!
When they sing together, it
Mad.
sounds decent.
Yeah, it sounds insane. So yeah, kind of that was kind of a dormant dream of mine until I got to uni, and then I could feel it kind of bubbling up a little bit. And one of my friends, Joseph Akin, don't know if either of you heard of him. He's a keys player. He plays in Azamaya as well. My other project, and I met him at uni when I was studying up here at Glasgow, and I was studying philosophy. And towards the end of our degree, he was like putting a band together.
Sorry, finish. Land.
What's going on?
Yeah.
My philosophy court.
I know, yeah.
I'm gonna run it back.
Oh, okay, right.
Land. I'm gonna run it back though. Just land.
Yeah, he wanted to start. Well, yeah, we wanted to start a band. I was so scared. It was like I wanted this thing so much, but it was unattainable. Like I just couldn't. There was so much blockage. Like I couldn't let it out. And I remember
that memory from when you were young was just
it must have just like
subconscious.
Yeah, exactly. Just too much pain or embarrassment.
Yeah.
Just what that fear of like death, basically the ego. But yeah, so I remember I don't even drink, but at that time I was drinking, and I remember just having lots of wine and like singing, and they were like, oh my god, it sounds so good. So then started this kind of like psychedelic jazz improvised band, and it was really fun, and it was good at the beginning as a singer where I was like finding my feet. But kind of what you were saying, I don't really feel like any of us knew much about the rules and like space, like how to use space in music. And I feel like it was a great experiment, but I kind of, as like the months went by, I kind of felt like I needed to go back to London and like maybe just do my own thing for a bit, and maybe not just focus on music, like try doing something completely different, which was more relevant to my degree, because it was kind of like I was torn between those two paths. Do I do something more academic or do I do something completely creative? And I chose the academic route for a couple of years, and then towards the end of that I was just getting so many signs that I've been put on this earth to be a creator, and like, so yeah, I just decided to come back up to Glasgow and just do music full time and pursue that vision.
Where were you like born and raised?
In London.
In London.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still here with India Blue. We're gonna continue the conversation. We just got a little announcement. So basically, Jambo Radio and Made in Scotland are asking if you're interested in improving your health and shaping the future of medicine in your community. So basically, there is some clinical trials being run at Synex Research Scotland. All right, so if you're interested, contact Jambo Radio to get more information, as well as checking out Synex. So that's SYNEXUS Research Scotland. All right. Without any further ado, we'll get back to the conversation, and we'll pick it back up. So we were saying you were raised in London, and obviously, your accent isn't Scottish, so I picked up on that. How is it like trying to be a singer in London? Because I feel like, I don't know, up here it's a bit calmer.
Yeah.
It is calmer.
Yeah.
Like
it's
it's
calmer.
There's
a lot less competition, let's say.
the 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can walk down.
Like up here,
every road and there's a singer, bro. Like it's so.
Like up here, you could be the best in your field. Down there, like for example, I'm competing with Stormzy and Chip and Skepta. You know what I mean?
But
that's a different source.
Yeah, but that's healthy competition, though.
No, of course it's healthy. It's healthy.
Like,
No, of course it's healthy.
But to like start your career, I feel like Glasgow has been a gift to me in that way. I don't know if I can like judge London fairly, because I was a paralegal for that duration.
Bro, I'm saying I need to find this out, bro. Like
throwing
fam,
qualifications like
I'm
that.
telling you, I need to find this out. You what?
Oh, sick though. You
was working in a court.
Yeah.
So you was with the popos and the.
I wasn't with the popo.
Yeah,
I was at the CPS, so I guess.
You was with criminal prosecution.
Yeah.
Hey, she was.
Yeah.
Were you the defendant or the prosecutor?
Was I what?
You was CPS, so you're the prosecutor.
No, I wasn't a prosecutor. I was assisting
The prosecution. So she's been sending the man them to jail.
She was doing her job, alright?
She's been sending the man them to jail. Nah. Assisting the prosecutor is crazy.
It was mad. How
did you get into that? Was that through?
You want to know like how she got to the ops?
Hey.
So at the end of my philosophy degree, I developed a really strong interest in the criminal justice system, and I didn't really want to do law, but I wanted to work. At that time, I kind of was interested in working in psychology, and like maybe becoming a clinical psychologist or like a criminal psychologist, and then did my dissertation on like philosophy of punishment, went down to London, and then that job came up at Woolwich Crown Court, which is literally like down the road from where my mum's house is, and I was like, that's kind of ideal.
Why not?
It just felt like the universe was opening
to help send the man them to jail. That's crazy. That's what I'm holding on to.
I mean, I don't really know if I was that good at my job.
Prosecution.
I
was moving like a snitch.
Weakening the case.
No, you're moving like a snitch, bro. Why you snitching on her? Hey.
Well, I left, so that's the most important thing.
How much people did you send out before you left?
How many what?
How many rappers did you prosecute?
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't really know. It wasn't me.
Stop counting.
Numbers.
Stop counting.
Oh my god. She went to London and worked with the ops. That is crazy.
It was mad.
Wow. Man, I wish I never
How
knew
old
that.
Were you?
That was like
that time.
That job was like 4 years ago.
Before
I was
pandemic.
I was in the job 4 years ago, so like during the pandemic. And then kind of at the tail end of the pandemic, like 4 years ago from now, I was like, yeah, I'm
your
done.
soul couldn't allow you just sending the man them to prison like that. That's understandable.
Sleepless nights.
Mad sleepless nights. No, that's interesting though. That's interesting.
Yeah,
That's
it
mad
was.
funny.
But yeah,
That's mad funny. Wow, that's crazy.
How many jobs have you had? Like
that.
just
With the ops.
Nah.
Just
Guys
that one
trying to-
with the ops.
Just that one with
Just
the
that
ops.
one with the ops. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
I think it was literally just that one from graduating. I had like a job in a bakery, like in the interim period.
She's had nice jobs, man. She's not just
That job
like she said, like
that
the next I
wasn't-
was in the police.
That
Then
job
I'll
was
be
not
like,
nice. I feel like the bakery
Well,
was
bakery
not.
was worse.
Nah, yeah.
Was peak.
I feel like the first 6 months of the paralegal job was really interesting.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I feel like, I think after like a year, I was like, I clocked that I didn't really want to be going to work every day where everyone's face is just like this all the time.
Yeah.
Just looking so like scornfully, like, and like the atmosphere is just so hostile.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd imagine it would
Dark,
kind
it's
of play
dark
with
in
your
there,
energy,
bro.
innit?
Dark
Yeah.
in there, bro.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I'm not trying to defend no one. They're just trying to send people down, bro. It's dark over there. It's dark over there.
Yeah, it definitely saw some mad things.
Yeah.
You know?
You can
But
see in her
also,
eyes, innit?
also yeah,
She's
but,
reminiscing,
but
like.
also some like really like messed up things that people had done to other people, and like seeing the other end, you know,
Yeah,
like
where you're like,
the
you
witnesses and the
You need to
victims.
go to jail.
Oh, yeah, no. Obviously,
Like-
there's people that need to go to jail. 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I remember seeing some really, really, like I've never experienced some of those emotions before, of like seeing someone giving evidence of like something awful that's happened to them, you know. I won't go into details,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
so I feel like it was not to like sensationalize that, but it was, I think I was very intrigued by like working in that sector for a long time for those reasons, to like more to try and understand the criminal mindset and try and help. But yeah, it just didn't really feel like that was my calling in life.
Yeah.
And it felt like maybe you were trying to change something in a system that was so broken.
Yeah.
But that's not to discourage people to do that, because I definitely think that, I definitely believe anything is possible, and that
Yeah.
positive change, there's amazing people that are making positive change. I just didn't feel like it was for me.
Yeah, so it's about like I always say to people, like everyone plays a role basically, and it's not everyone's calling to be a musician.
Oh, 100% no.
You know, like you don't want to be going to surgery and your doctor's like, "Yo, I got bars, but you're like, yo, big man, big man, do your job."
I need you to do what I came here to do, bro.
You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to
Like
hear
bars,
you're
bro.
16, Like,
Nah, you're about to cut me up. Do your
man's
job.
trying to hear 16, bro. Come do
You know what I mean?
Do your job, bro. Like
Like-
you're doing too much, gang.
Like everyone plays their role, but
Yeah.
people, there's people who would love to do that job.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly. That's the thing, and I feel like there's also maybe people that are doing jobs that are really important like that shouldn't be,
That shouldn't be, because
and then they're not doing that job properly, and
it's just like a paycheck and like,
Yeah,
I need
exactly.
to do this. Yeah.
so anyway, but yeah, I know there's
Capitalism.
yeah.
It's the world.
It is what it
Just the way
is.
it is. But yeah, with that as well, like how do you write music? So do you draw on these type of experiences? Do you just create what you're feeling? What's your process?
I'd say my process is quite different week to week, day to day. I'd say most of my music comes from feeling, but I think in more recent times I am trying to be more honest, I think, with my songwriting. And I guess let go a little bit more and try and... it's a journey, but I do feel like, you know, there's these voices in all of our heads that are like, nah, don't say that, that's shit, or like, pardon me, don't say that, you know, like... Just like...
That's whack.
Yeah, that's whack. Like,
that's not it.
Trying to tell you to...
That's not the bar, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like often the best music that I've made comes from me just removing those inhibitions and just letting whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm feeling just come out. And I guess ways of facilitating that I found recently is just like free writing. So I'll just set a timer for like a few minutes and just write. Like, it can be about anything. It can be about a colour, it can be about an object. One of my friends, who's also a songwriter, Pippa Blondell, she's like recently told me about this technique at a workshop that I went to of hers, and you incorporate all the senses, so like touch, sight, smell, and you're like writing about this object, or not, you can literally just write. And I feel like, you know, you don't have to read it back, you don't have to use it for any purpose, it's just an activity just in and of itself without a means to an end. And I feel like practicing that can help you access that flow state more easily. And so yeah, I think I'm trying to build that into my routine more, spend lots of time in nature, because I think my philosophy is that I feel like if I'm in a natural environment, I'm constantly reminded of the beauty and the power of creation, and like, yeah, I guess what the universe and what God has created, and I am part of that as well. And I feel like that also allows me to connect me to my own power of creation. So yeah, I guess those two things are quite big in my life. And then I guess from like a more practical point of view, I've recently got into Ableton. So I've been producing like that Imperfect Me song I produced, which has been so fun. Like, I don't know if either of you guys use Ableton, but it's like, you do, yeah. It's like
Ableton's jokes. I would only use it to, for me anyway, Ableton is just a source to create ideas. Like, just get your ideas out quick. Like, that's how I see Ableton, because I'm like, because it has the live aspect where you can just perform and then have it looping back. For me, it's like Ableton is very much a let me create and get these ideas down as quick as possible. But one of my producers, like, everything he does is done in Ableton. Like, Ableton's a really dope software.
It is
just
amazing.
For creation in there.
Yeah, so I think we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Well.
You are listening to Jambo Radio across Scotland. This is Jambo Radio News.
Latest news across Scotland. This is Jambo Radio. Ryanair will launch a new direct flight from Glasgow Airport, launching from April the 1st, 2025, operating twice a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays, which will offer passengers increased flexibility and convenience for travel to one of the Mediterranean most popular destinations. The route marks the major airline's 7th route from the city's airports. It currently travels to Alicante, Brussels, Dublin, Krakow, Malaga and Rocklow from Glasgow. Detectives have launched an investigation after a teenager was raped in Glasgow city centre. The woman was attacked at around 1:55 a.m. on Friday the 15th of November in Suckiall Lane. The scene between Elmbank Street and Holland Street was taped off following the incident, and inquiries are still ongoing. The SNP's ruling body has proposed cutting the number of staff at its headquarters by more than a third from 26 to 16. The party's National Executive Committee agreed to a proposal during a meeting that took place on Saturday 16th of November. National Security Councillor Alex Kerr said that the move would protect the long-term finances members of the party. Kemi Badenoch's personal approval ratings at the start of her Tory leadership are worse than those recorded by Rishi Sunak and Boris Johnson at the start of their reigns. The new Tory leader's net approval rating sits at -5%. The only former party leader of the past 5 years that she beats in terms of her starting popularity is Liz Truss, whose first approval rating was -9% after she won the leadership. And now for African news. Tanzania has embarked on an ambitious journey to construct a new capital city which will cost £4 billion. The city, named Magufuli, will be the administrative capital and would house mainly government buildings and services so that all governmental functions will be held in one vibrant hub. And that's the latest from Jambo Newsroom. I'm Andrew Bainey.
Are you a star baker or know someone who is? Applications for the next series of the Great British Bake Off are open.
Oh, that's exciting.
Are you a whiz with a whisk and ready to rise to the challenge?
An expert leader or the family's favourite feeder?
Do you love experimenting with flavours and sharing bakes with all your neighbours? Well, if you're a passionate, talented home baker, we want to hear from you.
Head to www.applyforbakeoff.co.uk to apply now.
Who knows? Maybe you'll be baking in the famous white tent next.
Meet Sophie and Craig, stepping up to tackle climate change by car sharing to work.
Also, we're doing it to keep costs down.
Half the fuel means half the cash.
A dynamic duo if ever I saw one.
Can you see a parking space?
Together, they're helping to drive down Scotland's transport emissions.
Plus, Sophie's got great chat.
Sure. Do it for yourself and our planet. Search Let's Do Net Zero to learn more.
Are you or a loved one living with high blood pressure, chronic kidney disease or asthma and looking for new treatment options? Clinical trials could be your next step. At Synexus Research Scotland, we are working to help advance medical research, and you can be part of it. Join a clinical trial that is assessing new treatments and providing expert care, and with the possibility of reimbursement for your time. Your safety is always our priority, and participation is voluntary. To see if you qualify, call 0141 945 6850. That's 0141 945 6850 and quote the word radio. Come and get involved in research and help shape the future of medicine in your community. Are you or a loved one living with high blood pressure, chronic kidney disease or asthma and looking for new treatment options? Clinical trials could be your next step. At Synexus Research Scotland, we are working to help advance medical research, and you can be part of it. Join a clinical trial that is assessing new treatments and providing expert care, and with the possibility of reimbursement for your time. Your safety is always our priority, and participation is voluntary. To see if you qualify, call 0141 945 6850. That's 0141 945 6850 and quote the word radio. Come and get involved in research and help shape the future of medicine in your community.
Need security? Call Alpha One Plus Limited, a strategic security resourcing platform that connects you with licensed security personnel. We cater for our clients' security needs, from manned guarding, door supervision, event security, all the way up to close personal protection. Alpha One Plus Limited, your one-stop security solution. Call now at 44-074 2526 7909 or send us an email on info@alphaoneplus.com.
Across the World Wide Web, on your mobile devices, on social media platforms, this is Jambo Radio! www.jamboradio.co.uk. We are multilingual. We are conversational in the languages you best understand. We are Jambo Radio! Jambo Radio, inspiring transformation.
Those I guess not every day can be elegant. Feeling kinda gloomy in my beauty, just like Edinburgh. Got me in the mood, I gotta say, not my favorite. Feeling kind of empty, wanna leave, but always hesitate. Hey, It hurts that it doesn't hurt. don't have words like you do. Whole alphabet, each fingertip, and every word hits right where it should. Don't have ideas like you do. Those images in your mind, metaphors take a life. Granted, I can't offer much to make you feel better. Cramming my brain for a word or a way to put it back together. Not gonna lie, not a hole I came up. This song is all I got. I don't have faith like you do. I can get so critical, cynical, and I don't have words like you do, like you do. Granted, I can't offer much to make you feel better. Cramming my brain for a word or a way to put you back together. Not gonna lie, not a hole I came up. This song is all I got. Watch me as I turn my shattered handwriting to glitter. Glow on your chest, on your neck, on your lips, and it's bitter. You're turning into a monster I can't even look at. Watch me as I walk away with the moon as my new heart. New heart, new heart, new heart, new heart, new heart, new heart, new
They promise he's not my middle name.
But yeah, we're gonna bring it back. I love your energy, by the way. It's so calming.
Thanks.
Like you realize how like you almost like slow time down, and it's just like it's so calming.
Thank you so
And it makes
much.
sense,
Wow.
obviously, with the music that you make, but it makes sense, vice versa. When you hear your music and you're like, it's just such a calming, chill, and like remember when I was talking about like there was someone that we played, I think it was Gaia, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna go home and have a bath bomb.
Yeah.
Put my robot.
Yeah,
This is the type of music I need in my life.
I was talking about that.
I need
yeah, you man,
India Blue. Another thing as well.
Wow. Yeah, I remember that.
Your first name is India, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind saying your surname, your real surname?
Yeah, so Blue is my middle name and then Golding is my surname.
What a sick name, bro.
Really?
She sent the email and it was like India Golden. I was like, why would you not use that as your... Like India Blue is sick.
Yeah.
I already knew Golden was her last name. But
that's crazy.
I didn't know Blue was her middle name. That's a tough middle name.
Bro, the whole name, India Blue Golden. That's a sick name.
Thank you.
That's a sick name. I think you should, I don't know, incorporate it somewhere.
Incorporate the Golding bit.
Yeah.
It's
really cool.
Maybe I will.
Hey.
You should name your album Gold Blue.
Gold Blue.
Or Blue Gold.
Blue Gold. What kind of artists inspire you to make the type of music that you make?
So, I love James Blake. Love his music. I love what he does with his voice. How experimental he gets.
Yeah.
I actually really like trap music as well, even though you can't really hear that in my music. I do like it. And I like how he infuses that into his music with also like soul and just the rhythms that he chooses. Sick. One of my favorite musicians. I love Cleo Sol. I love that she talks a lot. I watched an interview with her a few days ago and she was speaking about how like she is channeling God when she's making her music, and I love that.
Powerful.
Yeah, I love that idea that this is not me, this is just a gift that I've been given, and I'm channeling it. I'm just using myself as a vessel to allow these ideas that are in the universe to come through me.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know Rick Rubin. I'm sure you do.
Of course.
Love his philosophies around that as well. And so yeah, they're all artists that inspire me. And Donny Hathaway, for like my whole life, I've just the power of his voice. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
Something different to me.
You've never listened to Donny Hathaway? No. Have you heard a song for you?
Someone sing
One
it
of
for
my
me.
favorites.
You can sing it. You the singer. Yeah. You put one of your favorites. Let me hear it. Sing it.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I'm good at like. If I heard,
you might as well sing it now.
I've got a library of songs.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you should give the people them a performance. Just sing a song for
really?
me.
I can't remember what the lyrics.
Even
are.
like a little X.
Is it what? Does it like? Said I love you more than you'll ever know. Is that it?
No, I don't know. Is that it?
Is that a song for you? Or is it?
It's the other one.
That was good though. Damn. On the spot. On the spot.
There you go. That's a little. I can't remember the.
Okay.
How
I'm gonna.
I'll check it out. I've got to get you to send me some.
I'm gonna.
Some playlists, bro.
You don't know a song for you, bro. You don't know a song for you is crazy to me.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know like names and sometimes artist names, but
you know the song. Have you ever listened to Absol?
Absol, of course.
Yeah. He sampled it in one of his songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he do that? Talking about the ghetto.
No.
He didn't do that.
No.
Oh, I did. I think he did a cover of that.
Sorry, people.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
The YouTube thing.
Yeah.
That was the
pagan.
Yeah, this.
I know that.
Oh, come on, bro. If you listen to Absol, you should know this.
Yeah. I know the sample. But let it land. I wanna. It's so copyright, by the way.
So you can cut it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Go check that out.
Okay.
That's Danny Hathaway, bro. That man's voice is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I can tell by like
ridiculous
2 seconds.
Yeah,
bro, I promise you, bro. Like it's like once he starts singing, you're just like, I'm with you. Wherever you're taking me, I'm running with you. Let's go. Wherever we're going, I'm going with you.
Yeah.
You need to put me on. I keep telling this guy, like, send me some playlists.
I'm random when it comes to music. I've listened to so much music, and I'm such a music encyclopedia, bro. I have random feels, bro. Like, I have my days where I listen to R&B. I have my days where I listen to like ballet funk. I've been listening to the one playlist I've been running back and forth is like I have a teenage angst playlist. It's just a lot like Fall Out Boy, Good Charlotte.
I hear it.
All of those things. I go through just random phases, bro. Sometimes I'll be listening to R&B and I hear a random song. I'm like, yo, who is this? And I go listen to the whole album of one song. Like, so yeah, I'm just.
I kind of go between two. Like, I'm usually like either I'm listening to like, well, three. I say either it's like good trap music or stuff that I grew up in with. Like when I was like a teenager, so like music from like the early 2010s, whatever. Or it's like band music, like Two Door Cinema Club, Block Party, Glass Animals, that kind of, like just kind of a bit experimental.
Go on Spotify and type in jazz and just listen to whatever they come up with. Trust me, you're gonna find something you're like, yo, I'm with it.
I'm gonna check it out.
I'll check out your music. Sometimes I go
first.
Spotify. I remember when I was in a flamenco mode, I just type in flamenco. I just listen to pure flamenco music.
I said flamenco mode. Yeah.
But that's how much, bro. One of my producers, he put on Chinese hip hop. I used to listen to so much Chinese hip hop.
Yeah.
I used to listen to K-pop because I had to mix K-pop songs, bro. Like I've listened to so much different genres of music.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point. If you look through my liked music, that is not even like, that doesn't even showcase like 10% of the music I listen to.
Yeah. And I think you kind of need to, like, even like you're saying, like you love trap music, but it doesn't, you know, it's not like mad apparent when you listen to your music, but I'm sure there's little things that you do that's inspired by you know, something else.
Definitely. Yeah, I feel like, as we were saying at the beginning of this conversation, it's like, I guess that's how genres like evolve into new things, because you're just, if you can open yourself up to all these different sounds and experiences, then you can reshape things in the way that you naturally want to.
Yeah, it's like listening to Future for like a month straight, just Future, and then forcing yourself to write a jazz song and seeing how that inspiration
that's
might be like some toxic jazz or something. New genre, toxic jazz, like
could be. Could be.
How are you doing with like shows and stuff? Do you perform live?
I do. I haven't been for like my own solo project. I'm kind of mostly doing like support shows and smaller shows, just because of the nature of my setup. It's just me and my guitar. Me and the Norman Villaroo from Azamaya also play together as a duo sometimes, but naturally that lends itself to like smaller shows, I think, when it's just, you know, when you don't have a full band, which is what Azamaya is for. Really, we do like slightly bigger shows and more headline slots. I guess we're further on in our like journey in a sense, and there's 4 of us as well, so 4 different energies coming together can like excel it a bit more quick. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying playing live.
Yeah.
I feel like in more recent times I'm enjoying it more now than I have ever before.
Do you just do vocals on stage, or do you like play like instruments sometimes?
Yeah, for my solo gigs I do guitar as well. I'm not, to be fair, actually, those ones I do still love it, but I'm not super comfortable with the guitar yet, so I think I get more nervous.
Whip out the trumpet?
Oh yeah, the trumpet. Yeah, I don't
bring out the trumpet.
Oh my god, nah. I feel like that would
be hilarious. Make you teach your prize.
It was perfect for what it served at that time in my life. I think it really helped me to understand, like, gave me an insight into jazz theory, and like, you know, not that trumpets are like inherently jazz like, but a lot
saxophones
of like a lot of the jazz greats, I guess, have been like amazing trumpeters and saxophonists. So yeah, I listen to a lot of jazz music and also classical as well. I actually do rate classical music, and it was great for teaching me about music at that time. But and also like as a I feel like it really helped me connect to my own voice, because it's such a physical instrument. You have to use so much endurance and power and breath, and you do that the same thing with singing as well. So I feel like it was really good to learn about all the techniques that come with playing that. But I think guitar for me at this point in time is better, because my priority is writing songs, and guitar just is so much easier to do that. I mean, you could write a song using the trumpet, but I feel like it would take
I don't think
much
it's
longer.
It's
more like a voice, you know. It's more like a melody instrument, which I have already. So having like a chordal instrument where you can just play like a few chords and then you have a song it's nice to have that capacity and that freedom. I feel like I've been able to explore my artistry in like a whole new way, just being completely independent, making my own music rather than having to rely on people, pay a producer, like pay musicians to help me write music. If I can just try and do that myself, then it's fun.
Have you thought about collaborating with people outside of the kind of jazz, pocket kind of thing? Because there was that collab with Ray and Central C not long ago, which kind of lended a voice to his track, and it kind of added something a bit different. I feel like, and I think you would agree, that Scotland is missing that lending of voices and lending of different genres. Some old people call it collaboration, but
what else? What do the young folks call it?
The young folks, hey, it is what it is. You only know if you're young. You only know if you're young.
So you don't know. Collaboration.
Collab, that's what we call it, collabs.
I definitely, for sure. Like, I feel like I'm even more enthusiastic about that than... I mean, I'm enthusiastic about collaborating with any artist that I rate, and jazz or from another genre. I collaborated with a good friend of mine last year on a track that I released. He's a rapper. I know him from London. I've known him for years.
What's his name?
Jambo.
Jambo. Big up Jambo.
Big up Jambo. Oh yeah, Jambo.
Fitting. You know how you do.
That's so funny.
That's it.
Can I say that already?
No, you can't say it anywhere. So that was on your project, or?
That was on my last EP that I released before this one.
I need to catch up.
But that one was with, like, I was collaborating with an amazing producer who's based in Glasgow, who's like traditional music, jazz, but he can produce anything. And I just sent him a bunch of songs that I liked, and he sent me some back that he had made, and one of which I was like, that would be perfect for a rapper. And then I asked Jambo to feature on it, and we've actually been collaborating a little bit more. I went down to London a couple of weeks ago, and he asked me to jump up on a track, and so I feel like if I resonate with an artist and I like their message, then whatever genre they're from, I'm down.
Are you kind of back and forth between here and London quite a bit? You still got family there, right?
Yeah.
From the south side.
I do.
She's southeast. Yeah, she's southeast, bro. Woolwich. South side, bro.
All right.
On the best side, come on, boy.
Are you London as well?
Nah.
He wishes.
You kind of sound like you potentially have the accent.
Nah.
He's trying to draw me out.
He wishes.
I've got family in London.
Okay.
When I first came to the UK, I've always stayed in Glasgow.
Yeah.
But I was always kind of back and forth. So every holiday, Easter, summer, any holiday, any excuse to go London, I'll go there. So obviously I didn't speak English when I first came.
Okay.
So I kind of learned my English from them.
Yeah.
Then I was like, you know what? I don't want to sound Scottish, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, hey. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I feel like the London accent is nice for rapping. I mean, so is the Scottish accent, but yeah. It's,
You're gonna get us cancelled. No, it's grown on people. I think it's always like, because if you said that same statement 20 years ago, 30 years ago, people would have been like, no, it's not. You know?
Really? Like for rap music?
For rap music, like
the London accent?
Maybe not people in the UK, but out with the UK, out with our little island here. Like Americans were clowning the UK and the British accent for the longest time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now they're starting like, Central Seas, Skepta and Central Sea, like all these Stormzy, all these people that paved the way.
It only takes one person really
accent,
to like,
you know?
yeah, definitely.
So I think it's the same for Scotland as well. Like it's gonna take that one person to really resonate with people, where they're like, let's actually look past the accent, like what they're actually saying.
Absolutely.
How's the music?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But then you just start slowly learning.
It's so true.
Accent, but,
yeah, definitely.
Takes time.
It does. It does take time.
But what do you have coming up? What can people expect from you? You got new music, you got new shows. I'm trying to get involved, so you got some shows. We'll come through. We'll come show support. So
nice.
She performed the other day.
Yeah.
She performed
did I?
A couple.
Oh yeah, I did at the. I forgot. Yeah, I did at the Poetry Club. I was supporting.
A couple days ago, bro.
At the Poetry Club.
Yeah, at the Poetry Club. At
SWG.
Yeah, that was supporting Nectar Woods.
That's the one.
You know? Yeah.
Okay. Did
that
you
was
go?
Nice.
No.
Pagan. This guy.
I knew about it.
Yeah, to the streets.
Hey, I told
just
you,
not
man.
On the streets.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here. She didn't even know. She gave me a flyer. I was all hooded up, and she didn't recognize. My ears is on the ground, bro.
To the gutter.
I'm here, bro. You have to be in the gutter, bro. I'm down there. I'm in the trenches.
Trust.
Niggas just don't see me down there. I'm just in the trenches. You feel me?
But yeah. So you're working on like new music?
I am. I have a few singles lined up for release, which are gonna be released as like a gradually to, what do you call it, solidify like the EP. So like by spring 2025, my full EP.
Oh, you're gonna like it's called
like Waterfall.
Like Waterfall.
Yeah.
So one single and then 2 singles and then 3 singles.
Exactly.
Full single. Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well.
Yeah.
I think most people are doing it. Makes
so
a lot more sense.
basically single after single after single that creates a whole EP.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's
but the young people, we don't describe it like that.
Oh, what you call it, waterfall?
You call it waterfall.
Oh wow.
You see this grandpa here?
Wow, waterfall.
This grandpa here trying to get on me. It's called waterfall. Man.
Wow.
Know the term,
taking
slang.
Taking stuff that's already been tried and proven and giving it a whole new name doesn't change what it is, bro.
That's youth, bro. That's youth. See? This guy don't get it, man.
That's not development.
Too old.
that's not evolution, my boy.
No, but that's it makes sense now more than ever because of like, so the way it was explained to me because of TikTok, like no one's really like, I'll be honest with myself.
Attention span is short as hell,
bro. I'll be honest with myself. If I drop 12 tracks, no one's really waiting for me to drop 12 tracks.
No one's gonna listen to all 12
you
tracks
know what I mean?
at once.
And like consume it all pack. Like I'm not there yet. If Kendrick dropped, which he did, 12 track, I'ma sit.
I ain't listen to it.
I'ma consume. If Beyonce, if Ray, if whoever, but because they've already proved to us like, yo, we can,
Yeah.
So at kind of grassroots at my level, small fish, I need to prove to you, hey, good track. Hey, another good track. Hey, 3 good tracks. Come back, bro. Come back.
The fourth one maybe doo-doo though.
But hey,
I gotta come back to hear the fourth.
You got to find out. You got to find out that it's doo-doo. By that time, hey, gotcha.
Just small little nuggets of information.
That's it. It's like fishing. Like
I know it's kind of Yeah, I guess it's wise to, have this kind of vision or be aware of the trends and this kind of thing, but it does.
It's draining.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, it's just. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, in a way, I guess the positive of it is like you can stretch out a release, and like that's, I guess, in a way, less work for the artists, and maybe more manageable. Like just, I guess like this is another topic, but it's become so easy to release music, like anyone can do it, so that's maybe why there is so much.
Should listen to the last episode.
Yeah.
What was the start?
Listen to the last episode.
I think you said there was like 6 million
600,000 music
every day singles, like
every day,
really
every day.
Wow.
On Spotify.
So yeah,
every single day.
So
and the funny thing is this is why I love Spotify, everyone is so into New Music Friday. Like what the hell? Just release it, just release stuff on music, release stuff on different days, but everyone's trying to, which I find hilarious because new releases used to be on Tuesdays, and then at some point it changed to Fridays, but then there's no point releasing anything on Friday if you're coming up as an artist because you're literally competing with everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
And bro, if you're competing with Kendrick, it's long. So why release on Friday? Just release. If you release on a Tuesday, you'd be better. You have better numbers because people will listen to it because they're not expecting it. So it's like, let me go check it out.
Yeah,
and then
true.
that gives you a couple of days of people actually listening to your stuff without you having to fight for the.
I think
Friday
Tyler
release.
just done that as well. Tyler the Creator, he dropped on
like,
Tuesday.
Yeah.
He was like, let's bring it back.
Tuesday's the spot. Tuesday's the spot.
Yeah.
It's not Monday. It's not that like, relax, bro. It's Monday. Chill out. It's like Tuesdays. Like, okay. But I don't know. I think the thinking behind Fridays is to capitalize on a full week or something. Like it's to do with the charts basically.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Just put it out.
It doesn't matter for us, but
no, it doesn't. Like even if you don't make it in the chart that week, there's the week after.
It's true. I do feel like
Tuesday, but then you've lost out on.
There's the week after. Doesn't matter. There's the week after.
On a Tuesday though.
Yeah, but even if you don't get in, if you're not fighting for the chart position, because even if you don't go, even if when you release on Tuesday you don't jump super high up, you may be in the top 20. Then the next week you rise further. Then the week after that you keep rising. Like,
it can.
Rather than going on Friday and then on Friday you're competing with everyone and you don't even make it top 40.
Yeah, but I think for a lot of
top
artists,
100, like
for a lot of artists, is that first week sales that they're trying to, like a good first week sales looks good type of thing.
Yeah, but then
so even if you get a great second week, it's like
do you, what is that like?
No,
the
but
algorithm is not good for the algorithm or something like that.
It's not.
I don't think it's the algorithm.
It's not algorithm.
I think it's just like the kind
the
of
sales
record
thing,
label
but
type
also,
structure.
Right.
But it doesn't even matter because from a label perspective, yes, even if you get good first week sales is great. If you get a good first week sales, it's awesome. But if your sales keep increasing every week, that's way better on a label's perspective than watching. Then to be like, okay, if for 3 weeks it's peaked, then it started to drop. Rather than for 2 weeks it stayed stable, but then it jumped up another 2 weeks. Then it was stable again, then it jumped up again. It's like, okay, this thing is gonna go up. Rather than it stayed at the top for 3 weeks, then just drop.
Yeah, I feel like that happened with Imperfect Me. Like when I released it, it was just silent. There was nothing, and I was like so in my head about it, like it was trash. Like the drums were. I was just doubting everything about it, and then I can't really remember what I think maybe it got added to a playlist, and then it got added to another playlist.
And then it keeps just rising and rising.
Yeah, and then more people were messaging like, it's kind of mad how you can perceive something as good or bad based on
how much people listen to it.
Yeah, which is, I really don't want to buy into that, but maybe it does feel good at the same time if your music is resonating with people. I don't think you can deny that, but I don't think it should be the incentive.
Yeah. It's always a weird thing though, because I always believe you and I, even all three of us, we have millions of fans. They just haven't heard of us. If your music got played in front of the whole entire world, 8 billion people, you'd probably have like
1 million plus that actually fucks with it.
A million. A million is an understatement.
Over
8 billion people put good music in front of them. You'd probably have like 500 million at least.
Depends. I'd just say 1 million is a million plus.
Yeah, no, but
the reason
a million to 8 billion.
You have to understand. 1 billion people don't. Over 2 billion people don't speak English.
Music.
So this is what I'm saying. Your music has to resonate with them on like a instinctual level where it's like, this feels so good, I must listen to it.
No, of course. So I'm not saying bad music,
but that's why I'm saying 1 million plus. Like that's a good.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
fair
to say, but I'm like,
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Like, like you have to.
I'm just kind of thinking like, kind of law of averages. Like, if you're putting music to 8 billion people, you're at least gonna captivate,
10% of that.
Yeah.
An eighth of them, like 1 billion people. They might not all enjoy it. But they'll at least be like, oh, this is something. But you have to get in front of all these people. So that's the thing about like this day and age. It's all about getting, fighting that noise of 600,000 releases every day, so that.
But then it's also your content that matters. Because I've said this before, and I've said this to you. We've had this. I've said this on the radio. What happens with a lot of artists is they get to the starting line and don't race and don't run the race. So they do everything else that leads to the build up of releasing the song. And once the song's released, they're done. Rather than once the song's released, that's the starting of the race.
Yeah.
They don't race to the finish line because the finish line is the next release of the next song. And then it's like artists should think of like, if you have a 4-track release, think of it like a 400-meter race. Like, if you've ever done racing or run a 400-meter relay, right, or a 4x100-meter relay, the person who runs the first leg of 100 doesn't stop at the 100-meter. They stop at like 110, 120, because that momentum keeps them going after they've passed the baton. So if artists thought of like, oh, let me think of my release like that. Once I've got to the end of this first release and I'm putting out a new song, for maybe the first week, I should find a way to promote them both. Then I'm going to promote this song.
And pass on the
and then once I get to the next song, for another week, I still promote a bit of this. But then also, you still have 2 other songs, so you can promote those 2 songs while you promote the 3rd song. And then that way, people's attention and retention is like, oh, I remember this first song. Oh, this is another part of it. Okay, cool, let me listen to both of them now. Oh, I remember those 2 first songs. Oh, that's the 3rd. Then that retains more, because it's like you're putting it in their face so much, like that they're like, it becomes like a melody that's stuck in their head. That's like, oh, I know this melody. Even if I don't know the name, I know this melody.
I'm so not good at.
So let me just keep
doing all of this stuff.
Yeah, it's very
It's not you. It's a lot of artists. Like,
it's a lot of
and I've said this to you. Like, they get to the starting line, and it's like, yeah, I'm done. Bruh, the race has just begun.
Like, it's so hard though when you've been working in the studio on a track, listening to it day in, day out, mixing it, listening back to the masters, tweaking all of the little things that you want to perfect, to then have to make a bunch of content to like posts every other day. I agree. I completely agree. It's necessary.
You even just explained the whole thing. Everything leading up to that is the training.
It's
all the training.
I know.
Olympic athletes, they train for 3-4 years for 10 seconds.
It's just like another job in and of itself, because I've had it on my to-do list to make a video for my latest release. And every time I look at it on my to-do list, I'm just like, oh, no, not today.
You know what? Do a day. This is what a trick. Like, you choose a day, right? And you take 4 parts of the song, and you make like 3 different varying content for each of those parts, and then you just have enough content for like a month.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to think, oh, it's like this. Everything is already like, okay. I'm gonna release this day. Or I'm gonna release this. Like,
but even that,
everything there.
But even that, it takes so much planning. Where
it does.
Like I completely understand.
But
yeah,
then, but then that planning should be done in the stage of, oh, I am making this song.
Yeah, it's just like one extra thing.
If you do all of those planning. But that is, if you do all of those in that time, see when you get to the starting line, like, okay, now release the song. You can, I saw you can like schedule content.
Yeah, you can.
Just schedule. Okay, cool. This needs to get.
Even to make the video like on DaVinci or whatever, or even on Instagram, that's a good couple of hours.
Yeah. I've sat at night like
and then doing like
editing
and writing, like, finding all the right clips, and also you know what we were saying earlier about
making a song.
I know,
it's different though.
It's just quite tedious.
Yeah.
I know making a song is tedious, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here for making music. I'm not here to make videos.
Exactly. But video is part of music.
Someone else. I feel like I'd rather pay someone else to do that for me.
Pay somebody to do.
When I got more money.
But yeah, that's the biggest pitfall I see with so much artists, and I'm like.
Yeah.
But then some people have that on point.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter if their music is like
good or not.
Yeah.
It's just
if
but they've created such an airworm that it's like even that rock song. I don't know who sing that song, but I know that song.
Yeah. It's like you say, like getting your music heard by as many people as possible. There will be fans out there. It's just about.
And that's what that content is like. But that's putting it in front of them.
I equally believe that if you stay true to your vision and if you do what you love doing,
the right people gravitate to
you. When the time is right. I feel like I fully believe that.
So much artists have that belief, and no, that's not how it works. That is beautiful in an ideal scenario, but unfortunately, how the music industry is in this state. That's not how it works, which is horrible. That's not how it works. The reality is that you literally have to push your music in front of people for them to be like, okay, let me listen to it. Because people's short attention span is so short. Like, you have to give themselves that they're like, hey, yo, I really want to go check this song. Like, I really want to go check this song.
But then do you not think if you're putting out music consistently and you're building a sustainable fan base, like, I think that is something that maybe not majors, but like that is what some labels will want to see. Like maybe a single a month, an couple 2-3 EPs a year.
There's
a
balance to it.
Oh, that's too much music.
Too much. Yeah. Okay, 2 EPs a year then.
Because the Spotify algorithm. I'm about to go in the Spotify algorithm. The Spotify algorithm works best when you put out one song every 2 months.
Really?
Yes.
So
everyone that put out a song a month, you're not doing the algorithm what it needs to do. Once every 2 months. So that means that's equivalent to EP a year.
I feel like there's so many different. I'm sure there'll be someone else who would
completely different.
I got this information from the person who works at Spotify, who does the music for UK and Ireland. So that's where my information comes from.
But that's
my fact checker.
But this is the thing though, the algorithm doesn't work the same for every artist and every type of artist.
If you feed the
artists,
if you feed the algorithm exactly how it needs to be fed, it does what it needs to do. I promise. Spotify, Instagram, every one of those, TikTok, all of them, they're algorithmic based, bro. So you feed the algorithm, they'll be like, oh, you're doing what I want you to do. Okay, as a perk of you doing what I want you to do, I'm gonna put you in front of everyone else. That's how TikTok works. My friend used to be in charge of the talent for TikTok, and I'm like, bro, TikTok is so basic, bro. It's just all of them are algorithms. Instagram, like literally, you feed the algorithm does exactly what you want it to do.
Yeah.
And everyone that you see goes great on Instagram and certain stuff, even without like putting money behind it, is because they're feeding the algorithm, and the algorithm is like, you know what?
It's a weird mix though, because I get where you're coming from in a sense where, for me, I feel like there's only like a select few artists where you can say they're really good at social media and they make really good music. Sometimes it's either or. Like a lot of the people you see on socials, they're doing well, they're making 50 content a month and stuff, and they're really pushing it, and you're like, this is great. But then I listen to the music, I'm like,
it's whack.
I do not care about this. I've heard it. There was a song that I heard today, and I was just going through their content, just kind of try and at least learn how to do the content stuff. And by the end of it, the song stuck in my head. But I was like, I wouldn't pay to see this guy though. But it's stuck in my head. It's catchy. So this is where I understand where you're coming from, where like don't focus yourself with the content. Make the art so untouchable that even if you're not making like, for me, hearing her music, I would pay money to go see her live. I wouldn't pay money to see someone who has 2 million views on TikTok just because they're pushing it to me.
No, but imagine.
But I do get
the same
you
guy
have to
that
do.
you've gone to, right? Imagine if that was India.
Yes.
Her song would already be stuck in your head, and instead of thinking, I don't want with the other guy, you said his music is rubbish, you'd be like, yo, I'm so looking forward to paying to see this person.
Definitely, but this is what I'm saying.
But his content is what drags a lot of his listening. And then, so this is why I say, like, you can't ignore the content. The content is just as important as the music, because
it's not to ignore it.
About that, if he thought like that with the artist he said he's crap, right? If he was a good artist, that good artist would have now gained new fans, because it's like now I've got a new revenue of income coming in, because now I have someone who's listening to my song, who's going to tell other people to listen,
but this
and
is the
then
thing,
they're going to come watch my show.
But this is the thing. So a lot of good artists, she sat here herself and said, I can't be bothered doing that. That's where good artists fall into a category. Not saying that you shouldn't do it. You should at least try and market yourself. Of course, that's fundamental to music, but that's not her focus. Her focus is making the good music. When you split yourself between, okay, I have to try and make the best music that I can, but also run around trying to make content, you're losing somewhere. If you're 100% content, you're going to be making sick content, because you're learning if she's sitting maybe 3 hours a day learning how to make content, that's 3 hours she's taken away from learning how to make music.
Do you know how long it takes to become competent in any craft?
10,000 hours.
No, 18 minutes a day.
I mean,
18 minutes a day consistently.
But 18 minutes a day, I could be writing bars every single day of
18 minutes
trying to
a day
get better.
for 6 months, and I promise you become more competent.
6 months, bro.
Yes, bro.
I ain't got 6 months to learn how to market
18
myself.
18 minutes. That's less than half an hour a day.
Yeah, for 6 months to be competent. That's what you
That's
said.
less than half an hour a day.
But it takes me 6 months to learn how to make a TikTok. That's long.
But that's less than half an hour. So what I'm hearing is that there's a drive in certain part, but the part that you need to actually fulfill the drive, you just don't want to do it.
I think that's it. I just feel like there's a lack of motivation for that.
Because I have the same thing when it comes to content, and I know I need to make content as an engineer, but like, I am putting myself in a position where I am releasing so much stuff that I don't have to do, that I can then start focus on making content. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand, like, content is a very much important part to drive more people to come, oh, this person mixed, let me check their mix out. Not just the fact that I can do good mixes or I work with good people. I was like, oh, this is the stuff I've done. My stuff needs to constantly be in people's face for people to be like, oh, let me go check this person out. And if I don't do that, that means I'm missing out a huge portion of money. And that's what a lot of artists miss out on.
I feel like for me it's just
completely right, bro.
Definitely.
I'm not going to disagree. I'm just saying.
I completely agree.
It's just excuses.
It's just hard to switch that mindset.
I hear that. But I'm telling you, it only takes 18 minutes a day to be good at something.
I think I go through phases of being like, right, I'm going to do this, and I'll do it for a period, and then it feels like it just burns me out, just in that realm. And I don't know.
It's just being mindful of it. That's the one thing. It's like I actually feel like you can save a lot more time just by being mindful of it, just by knowing I need to make content. Okay, cool. Next time you go to the studio, pop your phone up.
Yeah.
That's content. Doesn't take anything away from what you're doing.
Yeah.
But
you
now
leave it
you're
there,
doing
record
both.
for
You know what I mean?
18 minutes. That's it.
Just do it, then go
Pick a
home
bit.
or pay someone like £20 to edit it, you know, at a time. But it's just that being mindful of like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go do this show. Cool, let me do some behind the stage, like
behind the scenes stuff. You know, doesn't take away from what you're doing. And you can do a dump where you just put that up, like a 10-second video all behind the scene. With a bunch of photos. I think content, people think content is overcomplicated.
Yeah.
If you put
like artists, we think like you
Needs
need
to
to you need to
no,
like
yeah,
do this and that.
See, like more 10 photos. You could put up a video of this today, and that's content.
Yeah,
because we've talked
chatting
about
in the radio.
Yeah,
right.
You know, people.
And then at the end of the dump, towards the end of the dump, you can put a song you've released. If I've gone through 8 of your photos, and I've reached the last one, I'm gonna listen to hear what's at the end because I've already invested so much time already. I've already invested time by scrolling across.
Yeah.
Whenever there's something visual, when I see a photo dump, I literally watch a video. Okay, cool, this is interesting. See if there's another video. Okay, if there's a snippet of a song, I'm listening to it because I've already invested. Yeah. I've already invested time by going through 8 photos.
And even
an extra 20 seconds is I've invested 10 seconds already. I can invest another 20 seconds. I'm already involved.
And even utilizing things that are already happening. For example, we've just recorded an hour conversation. You can clip it and post like, oh, this is, you know, we were talking about your inspiration. That's why
content.
We try and ask certain questions that make you talk about certain things that you can then clip later on and be like, oh, this is, you know. But
yes,
content is
it's
not
tough,
hard.
man. It's tough.
It's
like
it's working smart, not working hard. Like
undercomplicating something is sometimes harder than
overcomplicating it.
You know what I mean?
I realized this.
You know what I mean? Like stripping something down to simple is harder than trying to, you know, create the biggest version of it type of thing. It's like making music. Like times people tell you like just, you know, strip it down to the sense and like how you feel. And like what you're feeling in that sense, but you're trying to, especially for me, I'm trying to like be a lyrical this. But a lot of the songs that people have resonated with me the most is where I've been a bit more open. But flow and technique wise weren't my best. People are like, yo, that's your best song. And I'm like, really? That is, I don't relate to that, you know?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I feel like I've been definitely trying to do that more recently. And like embrace the imperfections as well. Not trying to have something completely perfect and shiny and
I really like what you said about the workshop that you went to from your friend. That's something I'm definitely going to try because I like I said, I overcomplicate my things, but just to kind of strip it down to like how you feeling in that time that you're in, write about your phone, write about
exactly,
you know,
anything. I feel like doing it in the morning before looking at any technology is good as well. Because I feel like straight away, you know, we're waking up to like these noises on our phones, to these constant distractions. And I feel like for me, that definitely impedes on my ability to create if I'm immediately being concerned about plans or where I have to be or what I have to do that day or bills that I have to pay. It's like I don't really feel like that's gonna create the prime state for me to create. So
at the end of the day, it's frequencies, you know. These phones emit frequencies, not to turn into a conspiracy, not, you know,
everything
but
does. So everything's a vibration.
the whole world is made out of energy and
Yeah.
frequency. So if I wake up, oh, it's a nice day, I get a message like, yo, you're a waste, man, you didn't do that. My energy's now
Exactly,
you know?
yeah.
Instead I could have ignored that, had a nice day, and then came to that
Later,
you know,
when you had
that's why I wake up at 5:30.
Reinforcement,
exactly,
you know?
yeah.
So I wake up at 5:30 and meditate, bro. Promise you. Can't mess my day up.
Sick, bro.
Can't mess my day up.
That's great.
At 5:30 in the morning, no one can mess my day up, bro.
Yeah.
Not a single individual, bro. Meditate.
Start calling you at 5:30, like, yo, bruv.
I promise you, my phone's on do not disturb, so I don't even hear it. And my phone's on silent so often. I wake up at 5:30, get up, open my window, sit and meditate in my bed for like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's
And then I
nice.
stretch for 10 minutes.
Needs
You
to be
cannot
done.
mess my day up. Promise you.
Needs to be
Sounds
done.
Good morning, routine.
Can't mess my day up, bro. Like, I'm like, yep. Chris.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there.
Yeah.
It's been great to have you on the show.
It's been great coming along. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you for coming.
I found out that India used to send the man them to jail. It's crazy, bro.
This guy is an informer.
It's crazy. How am I informer? She
Informer,
said it on radio herself. Can't call me an informer. What did you used to do?
Yeah. Yo.
What?
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Where can people find you?
Instagram is probably my main social media channel. It's India ___ blue. Yeah.
3 underscores.
Yeah, I've been making the mistake of saying that it's 2, and then that's been.
People can't find you.
Yeah, people have been going to some other person's profile.
Oh.
So yeah, not that one.
So India 3 underscore blue. Yeah.
That's the one. And Spotify, India Blue.
Yeah. Go check
Sure.
her music out. It's actually fire.
Can we wrap up with a quick India?
We're gonna round you out with Imperfect Me. Alright, we out.
Alright. Well, thank you for coming anyway.
Thank you very
Appreciate it. Peace.
You're so chaotic, later.